Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Allegedly with me, Matthew Colweiss.
And I'm Theo Vaughn.
And today we have one of my best friends in the world.
Oh, God.
Who also happens to be an actress and a guest on our show, but who knows more about me and who even was the first person I came out to.
Yeah.
Or I thought you were going to say came to.
Stop it.
Really, Theo?
I didn't
Really?
know who it was going to be.
Okay.
That doesn't make sense in any sort
What?
because...
It doesn't at all.
It doesn't make sense because you know me.
Let me guess who it is.
Okay.
I love how immediately he's back in. No. Okay.
He wants
okay.
to play so
Yeah, of course he does.
This is the voice.
So we're each going to guess real quick. It's the lovely Miss Maggie Lawson.
Yay!
Oh, guys.
Very beautiful.
Maggie, who you know from... Seriously, I was looking at your IMDb. We're on everything, and there was a time too when you were like on all the the '90s shows, like Step by Step and ER and all those sort of things.
I did a few, yeah.
But now I'd say most well known at the moment for Psych,
Yeah.
And which you have a movie coming out, the Psych movie coming out
December 7th.
December 7th.
Yes.
So she was on the show Psych for years.
Wow.
That's where I was when you called me, by the way.
Oh, when I came out to you.
I remember where
I remember when I came out to Theo.
Over by that restaurant.
Wait, what?
We read a.
Over by Babalu off
You
of
know,
Montana.
there's just certain things your friends tell you at certain times. Like, I'm never gonna forget that moment where I was.
I thought he was going to blow me or something. I was like, I just came for dinner. I have no
Theo.
clue what was going on.
He's right. He was very awkward when it happened. He's like, okay,
Where-
what do you want me to do
Do you
about
remember
it?
where you were?
I didn't know what I
Was
did.
it Cali Chicken Cafe?
No, we were standing outside of Rough, Montana on the corner.
It was, but we had just eaten at
I didn't
Cali
know what
Chicken
to
or
do.
whatever.
I just
anyway.
put my
You went
finger.
through a whole dinner knowing that you were gonna tell him that. Like,
Yeah,
I just put my fingers in his mouth. I didn't know what to do, so I just set two of my fingers in his mouth, and I was like,
and we've been very happy ever
Oh,
since.
Cool, yeah.
Are we doing points yet?
yeah,
'Cause,
it's up to
I'm
you.
gonna.
Is that negative?
That might be a negative.
What? How?
I mean, it's a good joke.
Okay, well then how is it negative? I love how a good joke
Theo,
now in
no.
LA is negative.
You're in the negative already. You
Oh,
have to,
nice.
Hang on.
For telling good jokes. That's a
Yeah.
perfect example of
Alright.
today's climate out
Yeah,
here.
I gotta tell you, Theo, this is a hard hill to climb because Maggie and I have a very, very strong friendship. So
That's fine.
If
Yeah.
you even
Neptitude.
if you want to even be in the running, you've got to bring your A game today.
Nepotism, dude. I'm not bringing my A game.
Nepotism.
I bring my B
Nepotism?
game. Nepotism.
What is nepotism?
That is when you have dreams at night about Neptune, and you show up to a podcast and people are being nepotistic.
Oh, okay. There you go. Anyway,
definitely.
so she was on this show Psych for how many seasons?
8.
8 seasons, and then it stopped.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It ended.
It ended.
Yeah.
I don't know if it got canceled or if it ended.
Yeah, we just sort of.
Yeah,
it
things
was
stopped.
8 years. It
Things
was
stopped.
Like, yeah, just-
But now they're
People
back
are-
together, and they're doing a TV movie.
Yeah.
Which is a Christmas movie, but not really. But it comes out Christmas
No.
time-ish. It's
It's a Christmas
Christmassy.
movie,
So it
yeah.
comes out December 7th. The whole gang is back together.
the whole gang.
Wow.
And what can people expect from the movie?
A lot of the it's like Psych a little older and a little more mature, and it's like Psych on crack. It's
Really?
like
on
it's
crack or on fiber? Like, how old are the people out
On Metamucil?
Like, I just mean it like it's like all the Psych references. We have a lot of guest stars that are back. We have a lot of we do a lot of 80s references in the show. Like we try to touch on everything that was like a favorite during the run of the show. So we feel like Psych fans will be hopefully very pleased. But we also hope we want to leave them wanting more because we're hoping to make a lot of these.
Really? Okay.
Oh yeah. This is like the first of many.
So has that happened before? Like a TV show just like stopped and then went into like success in like TV movies?
I don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe we'll be the first. Unprecedented.
Well, that's crazy.
Bay,
That's-
not Baywatch. I think that movie didn't do well.
No. But
Baywatch?
that became a movie.
But that
That
became
was
like a
series.
big screen.
Yeah.
But we're like supposed to make sort of multiple for USA.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Oh,
Yeah,
nice. So
yeah,
it's
yeah.
specifically kind of for that audience. It's not trying to
Right.
be something it's not, really.
No, but it's a good.
Nice.
Yeah,
And she's a detective on it. Or
I'm a detective.
detective.
Have you ever seen?
Yeah, of course I've seen it. I saw it in the early days. It's been a while, but I saw it in the early days. I've seen it at your
Points
house.
for me. I've seen it.
Thanks. All right, Theo, you're back to 0.
Boom, 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 boom,
I'll tell you what, my
boom,
favorite
boom.
thing that Maggie has ever acted in, she did this wonderful short film that I saw once. She played Wonder Woman. It's called A Date with Diana.
Oh, wait, I saw that thing.
It was
Yes.
so
Somebody
good.
sent that to me, dude.
She was
P.
like Wonder
Oh, we
Woman
have-
was like a nymphomaniac, like
Yes.
racist,
Yes.
chain smoking.
Yeah.
And there was
and the direct-
was there a gay man in it?
No, I think a gay man directed it.
Yeah.
A gay man did direct it.
One of
somebody
the
sent me
best directors of our century.
Yes, and you know what? I really appreciate it because I feel like he really he knows I know him
Yeah.
and I think he knows me really well and
Yeah.
I think he really tailored that role for me.
I think he did
yeah.
too.
Yeah.
We're talking, of course, about
P.
Hey,
I'm
we're
gonna
talking
pick-
about me.
Yeah.
Theo, you knew that, right?
Yeah, I've
Okay.
seen it.
That's all you're gonna say.
I saw it. Hey, it was good. I watched it.
Yeah. And by the
No,
way,
it was good. They had good uniforms. Remember, Wonder Woman uniform?
oh Jesus, that's the worst thing to say. Is
What are you
is walk
talking
out of a
about?
movie and say the costumes were great.
Wow.
Dude, I just-
And by the way, not
Theo.
even say costumes. Say the uniform.
What is this?
It's not a costume to Superman. It's a uniform.
Duh.
Okay, Superman. It's his
Well,
job.
To Superman, it's his
I
uniform.
get that. Well, to Wonder Woman,
Wonder
I guess
Woman
it
as
is
well.
too.
Yeah, but to the
appreciate it.
actress,
I got it.
it's a costume.
But to the actress, it is a costume. I feel like it was a uniform.
But
though.
everybody, it's immortalized on Funny or Die. You should go check it out.
We had a great time. And our friend Derek Richardson.
Derek
also.
Richardson's
Derek
awesome.
Richardson.
Yeah.
Rest in peace. Did he pass away?
No, what?
What am
Yo.
I thinking of then?
Negative
I don't know.
Derek,
10.
somebody.
What
I
are
don't know
you even?
what
A different Derek. This kid named Derek is no longer with us. Not funny. So
Okay, sorry. So how was your detectiving in real life?
Well, I just saw the Murder on the Orient Express, and I recommend that you just take an Amtrak. You'll see much better crime and way cheaper.
Well, I liked Murder on the
You
Orient
did?
I haven't
Express.
seen it yet.
did.
Dude, the Hercule, the worst casting, dude.
What are you talking?
What do you mean?
The,
Casting was bad.
Judi Dench was fantastic.
She was. I thought she was the best.
You didn't
The
like
Hercule, he was just boring, kind of.
Kenneth Branagh?
It was boring.
Did you know the story? Did you know the
Yeah, I've
ending?
read the book. I love the
okay.
book.
Yeah, okay.
I was just disappointed.
I love a good train story though. So
It made me want to go on a train.
Yeah, I mean, want to go on a train,
Have you
but I don't
ever
want to pay
been on a
50
train?
bucks,
Yeah.
you know? I'm not
Yeah.
paying 30 bucks to get inspired to go on a fucking train.
I'm taking a train this weekend.
Are you?
Yes,
Well, dude.
I am.
To where?
I'm taking a train from Philadelphia to New York City.
Oh, well, if you want to...
Really?
If you want to fall asleep, watch Murder on the Orient Express while you're on the train. If you need a good
I'm
rest.
going to see Dule Hills play.
Oh wow!
Yes.
You know,
Awesome.
go see the Weisses.
I should go. I have to get to New York, but I
I'm
really
going
am
to
there
Philly
just,
on
like, one
Wednesday.
night.
Oh, really?
That's crazy.
We're gonna
just
have to explain P at some point.
Yeah. So P, she calls me P.
Yeah, and he calls me P.
And I call her P.
Oh.
Yeah.
It stands for Poop
Oh.
Muffin Magoo.
But you have to give like where, what, why, what were we doing that we were?
Go for it.
Okay, so P and I were in a bowling league years ago.
Very cool.
Ooh.
Very, very cool. We were very good. You're very good.
Yes, that's one of my secret talents.
Is he
It-
really?
no, he's
My dad was a
really, really
semi-pro
good.
bowler.
Oh, yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah. So we had to come up with a fun name for our team,
Mm-hmm.
our bowling team. And I don't know who came up with this name, but it really stuck. We were the Poop Muffin Magoos.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. And then over time, we called each other Poop Muffin Magoo, and then that was just too much. So then we started calling each other just P.
Aw.
So now
Isn't
we're
that
just
cute?
P.
I don't have nicknames with anybody.
I don't.
Well, you're an adult. But I do think that it's it's kind of interesting, I think, and it's nice to see you guys enjoy each other's company.
Yeah, we do. So I want to ask, how are your detective skills in real life?
I know you were coming
I'm
back.
really
to this.
curious.
I think I'm a pretty good detective. I have some anxiety in my own life, which leaves me a little paranoid.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like I do I like to do detective work. When
Okay,
I
since you play a detective,
Oh gosh, yeah.
look at Theo and tell me, gay or straight?
But I
Oh.
but see, me being a good detective, I can see through that well.
Yeah, he's putting
Look
on
in here, honey.
He's putting on
You-
like a gay look, which is
Look
making
in
me
here,
think-
honey. There's 9 bad boys standing behind my eyeballs eating Skittles. So you
Yeah.
go on and guess it.
Is this every day?
Yes, this is every day.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
So the correct answer is
I'm awesome.
we don't know yet,
We don't know.
right?
Oh,
Theo, we don't know yet.
Dude, if I'm going to be gay, I already told you guys. I'm being gay when I'm 70 or 80. All right? I'm not dating any of these creepy
You
fucking
did not
men
tell
in
me
this
that.
town.
You were like, "Oh, I already told you guys." What does that even
Yeah,
mean?
well-
70
And
or
by the
80?
way,
People
this
know.
that's saying as you get older, because you've been saying that for quite a while now since I've known you.
Yeah.
And now you're getting closer to 70, so
Yeah.
it's becoming more
I
a
still
reality.
have 33 years to not be gay and to meet a woman and have a family and enjoy myself.
Stop it! You can have a
Theo.
family without a woman.
But I'm talking about an
For sure.
original family.
An original family.
The OG family.
An
Well, I
OG
mean, yeah,
family.
not a new family.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
And
Look,
scene.
just because I don't want to be gay right now, you guys cut me some slack.
Anyway, let's talk about
I'm
Maggie.
sorry.
Yeah, can we talk about me?
So P.
Yeah, P.
So the Psych movie.
Yeah.
You Psych fans are
Psyched.
they're psyched, but you have a rabid fan base.
Rabid.
What is that about? Why are they so? I mean, there's like, do you have a name for them? Like Psych fans?
The Psychos.
The
Oh, really?
Psychos.
Yes,
That's
they're
cool.
the Psychos. Yeah.
Why did they embrace it so much? What is it you think?
I don't, you know what? I don't know what it was like originally, because like we were still trying to figure out what the show was going to be when it first started. Yeah. And so I think Monk was the only thing, like we were following Monk on USA. And so there was a little bit of this like nerd culture thing that was happening. And because of our references and because of like, you know, we were just a bunch of, I mean, James and Dulé are, I would say, you know, they're a nerdy little duo. And I think that people just, I don't know, connected with, embraced them, love the 80s references. It's a light show. I still run into people that are like, you know, I've watched the entire series and now I'm watching it with my kids. And I love that like all these, you know, people, generations, families can like still enjoy the show and watch the show. So,
awesome.
and
That
people
was a
are
really
like
good-
still discovering it.
That's a good answer. That's very true.
Yeah.
It is an accessible show to a lot of people.
It's light. It's like
Yeah.
it's bouncy. But it's interesting. It's easy to follow. But you know, you don't feel like you're watching like it's not mindless. Like you,
Right.
you know, it's like it's fun.
It's
It's
well
really
done.
fun. Yeah.
So how does that compare to some of your other works, such as Home Improvement, Felicity,
oh,
Party of Five,
what?
Step by Step,
Really?
So
Pete?
deeper
Really?
stuff.
Boy Meets World?
Oh my God.
Boy Meets World
Really?
was pretty deep.
Boy Meets World was.
Who was that guy, Mr. Gustafson or
was
whatever?
really-
I think you're watching a different show.
The little
is-
closeted
who
man that
is
was the teacher. What was
Gus-
his name?
Mr. Feeney.
Feeney.
He was not a closeted
You're
man.
obsessed-
Feeny.
Oh, Feeny. I remember
Mr.
Feeny.
Feeny.
That's
Yeah,
right.
all the fellas
Yeah.
remember him around town. Feeney was definitely never married,
He did live-
Marine.
He lived next door to them, which was I did think was a little bizarre, but
Yeah,
okay.
Oh, he did. That's right.
It was very strange.
I was a setup for Ryder Strong.
Ah,
Who we also know,
Uh-huh.
who is, and that date ended up not working out. But the girl he met because I was so horrible to him, I think ended up being his love on that show.
I see.
I was mean.
You also got to make out with Justin Timberlake years and years ago, right? You did like a movie with him, Model Behavior.
I did. Oh, Pete, you're going way
I'm
back.
bringing it all back. One of us does
yeah.
research,
I
and one of
was,
us doesn't.
Were you nervous about that?
Well, yes and no.
Was he a good dancer?
I think he was more nervous than I was.
Really?
Yeah, because like I think it was one of his first acting things, and so he was, you know, and we had to kiss, and there was like a whole romantic scene. He is the nicest guy. He was so sweet. We had a really good time.
You know my story with him, with you, right? I
Mm-hmm.
saw him at an event that I took a porn star to.
A man porn star.
A man porn
Okay.
star who got drunk and wasted.
Ugh.
Anyway,
As a date?
yeah,
Yeah.
it did not go well.
Matt's dating
Oh,
porn stars
Pete.
off the internet.
So
So,
I was not off the internet. I
well,
met him in person.
Matt's
I know
dating
about
porn stars
this?
that you
This was
met in
years
person,
ago.
Even worse.
Oh, I do know about
And
this.
I went up to Justin Timberlake and I said, hey, I'm a fan and I also know Maggie Lawson
Yeah.
and blah, blah, blah. And he was so sweet. Oh, tell Maggie I said hi. And then the drunk porn star came over and said, why did you fuck over Britney? And I was like, oh, my God.
What?
And Justin was like, what? And then the porn star proceeded to take off his
definitely didn't tell me
shirt
this.
and get kicked out of the event. So
Now
it was
here-
not my highest.
Did you
my
leave
highlight.
and take the porn star home or no?
No. He left and I never saw him again.
And you hung out at the
Oh.
event? You tried to apologize to Justin? Yes, you did.
For sure. Not only did I apologize, I
How
was
many
just like,
times
I
did you
don't even know
apologize to
this
him?
guy over and over again. But the
Oh.
best thing about the story,
That was keep apologizing.
and then he was like, okay, go away.
Bothersome, I'm sure.
The best part about the story is the reason I took that guy to the event because he was a huge Madonna fan, right? And Madonna was going to be there. And so he got drunk and did whatever and pieced out. As soon as he left,
Pete.
Madonna came. And I got to see Madonna, and I was like, you fucker
You
didn't
prob-
even get to see
Yeah.
Madonna.
I hope you had a
Anyway,
good
so
night.
that's my
Justin
Timberlake
Timberlake story.
Maggie-related story.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
cool, man.
But he was
No, we
very
had a good
flattering. with you.
time. Oh, well, the feeling was mutual for sure.
But you were also in 2.5 Men.
Ooh, you were?
Yes.
I was.
Oh, I love 2.5 Men,
Yes,
dude.
2.5 Men was a blast. I
With
really-
Paul Ryder? Paul... what's that guy's name? Paul Stroyer? What is that dude's
Paul
name?
Reiser? Are you
Paul
thinking of
Reiser.
Mad About You?
Mad About You, one of my favorite shows
No,
ever.
My Two Dads. That's what I'm thinking of.
Oh my
Not the same show.
My Two Dads so good.
Just 2 and 2.5.
I
The
would've-
numbers is what threw you off.
I got
huh?
it. I
Two
got
and a
it.
Half Men, not as good as My Two Dads, for me.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, My Two Dads was pretty
Oh,
great.
yeah. With the
Yeah.
girl from
Stacy.
from Step by Step.
Oh my, yes, that's right.
Oh my God, it all comes back.
And
to
had
that.
that mustache. Who was the dad with the mustache? The underrated dad who was kind of
The underrated
Evigan.
dad. Yeah, Greg Evigan.
Who played my dad in a pilot? Actually, no, that show went. We had like 6 episodes. That we
Maggie
did.
has done a lot of pilots.
She's the female
Thanks.
Jerry O'Connell, they call her.
Wow, Theo.
Did you ever do a pilot with Jerry O'Connell?
Back in the negative. No.
Oh, come on, that's a good joke.
I
You
love
can't laugh.
Jerry. No, he's very
Jerry's
sweet.
the best.
He's very sweet.
The
yeah.
best.
We've had him on here.
Yeah.
He's awesome.
Yeah, he's awesome.
But you have done a lot of pilots.
I have done a lot of
And
pilots.
shows that have gone.
And look, that's not
And
a
then
flight
shows that have
attendant
gone-
joke. We have a lot of flight attendants that listen, and that's not a crack at them.
Well, they're not pilots. They're flight attendants.
But you said
done
I've
a lot
done
of
a lot of
pilots.
pilots.
Sorry.
Oh.
I hate when I have to
Gee,
explain my jokes to the
wow.
director.
That was bad.
I was with you, Theo.
Thank you.
That was bad. So a lot
Yeah,
of
and
shows.
shows that went like a season and out. Yeah.
How do you get? You've been in this business for a long time now.
Yeah.
How does that not get to you when a show?
Oh, it does.
When you do a pilot and it doesn't go, or you
Oh,
do a show and it does a couple and then it goes away, or
It
whatever.
totally does.
How do you
I
get
mean,
back on the horse?
I think you just keep telling yourself, like, whatever they tell you about, the ratings, we don't know why, the ratings were not great, or, like, whatever reason that they give. Of course you still take it personally when something like that happens, but I don't know. I think I don't know. For me, it would take, like another project to just get excited about, and then I'd be like, all right.
Do you go into it now going, like, not expecting the world?
For sure.
Like-
You have to do it. Like, everything
yeah.
is like a grain of salt. It's just sort of like, oh, yeah, this is an opportunity. Cool. But
And that being said, you're also doing the Santa Clarita Diet.
yes, I did the same.
It's a show on Netflix with Drew Barrymore.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
Very fun. I
Tim-
did that with Joel
Timberlake.
McHale,
Joel
who
McHale.
I did Great Indoors with.
Yeah, you were
this
on the
year
Great
as well.
Indoors.
We played Love Interest a couple times now. Yeah.
Yeah, and then
The Ranch. I've
The
been
Ranch
doing this year.
with Ashton Kutcher
Yeah.
and Danny Masterson and Sam Elliott.
Sam Elliott.
Yeah,
Who
I love
is
Sam Elliott.
He's
I was just
so
gonna say, I
lovely.
bet you he's right up your alley.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Theo likes the gruff dudes. Like he loves like Michael Landon is his
Yeah,
Oh,
Michael Landon,
interesting.
not gruff at
Yeah,
all.
no, I
Beautiful.
Michael Landon.
No.
Clean cut.
No.
Well, he lived on a farm.
He didn't
on a
live
prairie?
on a farm. He worked out there. He was a director.
That's pretty gruff.
So what do you mean you like?
I'm sure he's in a trailer.
Like
Idol.
as just like as a
I like
like
Michael
you want
Landon,
to
but
be Michael Landon.
I just think Sam Elliott's good. Yeah,
He's fantastic.
I think that shows The Ranch is pretty good. The Ranch isn't bad,
No, The Ranch it was good. I really enjoyed working on that show.
What's
Yeah.
Drew like?
She was exactly like you would think. She is just warm and
Drew Barrymore?
lovely. She works so
Drew
hard. Drew Carey.
Drew Carey's a man. I met him. I had him dying laughing one night at the comedy.
Really?
Dude, I had Gerard Butler laughing the other day. Did I tell you that?
Here?
Yeah.
You had him laughing.
Dying, asking about me after I'd already left, though.
Wow.
Wait, you did a podcast without Pete?
No, he was just up here. I was just performing up here.
Oh, right.
He was
We're
up
the
here.
comedy.